Welcome to Naples Personal Training for the Wellness Corner. Today we are with pickleball professional and director at Southwest Florida's Academy of Pickleball, Ryan Reeder.
How's it going, everybody?
Today Ryan will be addressing the keys to beginning pickleball. So Ryan, how did you become involved with pickleball?
All right, so in 2013, I was able to relocate down to Southwest Florida. After college got done, my parents kind of asked me if I wanted to move down here. I absolutely took the advantage with the love of the ocean. It's South Florida, so you can't resist. When I was in Florida, I was at a rec center, just a local rec center, and I saw some people in a gymnasium playing this game that I had no idea what it was, and come to find out it was pickleball, and they were super cool, just had me come on court with them, hit the ball, and right away I was hooked. I was like, this is just too cool coming from college tennis.
What is your teaching style?
So I absolutely am all about positivity and intensity. Just understanding, one of the things I've lived all over the country and out of the country as well, and I 100% believe I can connect to everybody. I understand strengths, weaknesses, someone's bigger picture, what is your goal, and the intensity to bring on court. So I'm absolutely super upbeat, very emotional, but to the point about, I'd say, the foundation of fundamentals.
And so what sets the pickleball professionals apart at the academy?
Okay, so yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. So we just brought on a new teaching pro, Jonathan Andrews, great athlete, great guy overall. Courtney Miles is also a teaching pro there. One thing I do is try to surround myself with people who are very creative. They can imagine the bigger picture and see success as well. So just surrounding myself with all the right people, and just everyone has their own vision of what pickleball wants to be. There's no roof with this game, so just bringing those people involved and connecting with yourself as well.
Okay. So if I was someone that was looking to get into pickleball and I've never played before, and I may have a little background in tennis or other sports, how would I go about starting to play pickleball?
Yeah, that's a question I hear all the time is, what now? Now that I understand what this game is, just on the Today Show, the exposure is there. My best advice would be find someone who knows what they're talking about. There's different organizations who have criteria. At the academy, we have tons of clinics, ratings programs, just opportunities to learn the right way, the right foundation and fundamentals, and just get yourself going. So the easiest answer would be just find someone who knows what they're talking about. If not, you're gonna probably run into the school of hard knocks. That's what I call it, where everybody thinks they're the pro of the teaching, which is understandable because it's a new game. But find someone that knows what's going on. Find someone you connect with and that you feel good while you're on the court.
Okay. And what do you feel are the 3 keys, if we only did 3 keys to beginning
Only 3?
Only 3, yeah.
Right, okay.
Only 3 keys for beginning pickleball player.
All right, so 3 keys to beginning pickleball. Definitely have fun. This is one of the coolest games on earth, if not the coolest game. And having fun is what it's all about. It's a very social game. You guys are close to each other. So 1, make sure you're having fun and just loving life to the fullest. 2, I am just a huge advocate now more of off-court training is as important as on-court training. So finding people, and this is always hard to find someone to drill with and just kind of connect with and try to raise your game and always try to be a little bit better. And so understanding, challenge yourself in something new. One of the things since we started working out with each other, or since you've been training me, you're super creative in the gym, which is one thing that I love about you. These workouts are just insane. But one thing I've started to do also to challenge myself is yoga. I've never done that my whole life. It's absolutely crazy the things that you do. So challenge yourself through pickleball, off-court training as well. Last thing I would say, the kind of a thing that ties into each other is take care of yourself, eat the right foods. Diet is important. We were just talking about that when it comes to tournaments. Put yourself in a pressure position, whether that's tournaments or just playing with better people.
Great. And so we talked a little bit about it, but how has fitness impacted your game since you began?
like night and day. There's no question. I remember when I first made it, the very first thing I was like, I want to get a six-pack, and you're like, it's not, you know, it's more about stability and just like fundamentals of the body. So I've learned a lot about just, you know, like range of motion, just the right way to train for what I'm doing with my life. So fitness is critical. I mean, you know, we're meant to be pushed to limits that are attainable. So just giving, like, one of these principles I'm reading in a book lately is always do your best. So pushing yourself and just understanding that fitness is like, it's critical whether you're a recreational player or a professional. Just doesn't even have to be a kid, a junior. It's just all about, just fitness is everything. It's a huge key to success.
Okay. And so we're going to ask you a little bit about yourself. So the individuals out there, can they get to know you a little bit?
All right, fire away.
Okay. So if you could travel to any place in the world, where would you travel and why?
All right, definitely. I would say Fiji, just because I love the water that the bottles swim in, and well, that's not the only reason, but it just looks beautiful. I think they might have black sand beaches, but it just would be super exotic and a lot of fun.
Okay. And so what is your favorite movie of all time, and why do you like that movie?
So it's actually a series of movies. All right. So it's Christopher Nolan's series of Batman. So all the Batman Begins. I like how he talks about facing your fears. And just, I mean, it's a superhero. You know, so it's all about Batman.
Can't go wrong with Batman.
No, not at all. Absolutely.
So when you're not playing pickleball, where would we find you, and what would you be doing?
I mean, I love my family, so I have a 1-year-old son, as you know. I know our children will probably be competing with each other, absolutely growing as they grow up. So definitely with my family, on the beach for sure, in a pool. I just moved into this place that has a really cool pool, so or the ocean, just anything with the water. So, or in the gym getting beat up through 1-year workouts.
Very good. Well, Ryan, how could they contact you or one of the other pickleball pros at the academy to get a lesson, or just talk about how to get started with pickleball?
Yeah, so we just finalized our upcoming season schedule. So we have awesome events all the way through past the U.S. Open in April and into the summertime. So either our website is a good place, which is pickleballswfl.com, or you can always call it the pro shop as well.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ryan.
All right, thank you.